Hey guys, welcome back to Mega Man X2. And last episode we went through the intro stage, and then we went ahead and killed a wire sponge. You got her container and a sub tank. This time around we're gonna go ahead and jump into Wheel Gator's stage, known as Dinosaur Tank. So we'll go ahead and jump in. And for his stage we have two collectibles, and we got a couple new enemies here. But obviously we got a new boss. We have Wheel Gator. So right here, these two upgrades you can get right away. Not right away, but the ones you can get are something technically you're supposed to gain later. So here we have two new enemies. Right there, we have the Turbo Mail S and the Turbo Mail Generator. So one they're both connected to the other one. Here we have a I always have trouble saying this guy's name. Tyros. It's like tire and then like arrows. But here's the first collectible we can get. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me do it real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Here we go. Let's continue. So up here, it's a jump you can get. You can come back later to get this upgrade, or you can use the strike chain to get it. So what you want to do here is do a dash jump on this line where I'm at right here. This one. Jump across and then grab that edge, and then you're gonna just spam the jump button like that, and it's a pretty pixel perfect jump, and I got it pretty easy. So there you go, and here's your first capsule of the game. So this is from Dr. Light. It says Mega Man X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your X Buster. With it, you will be able to charge energy in both arms at once. This enables you to shoot a double shot or charge any weapon. So yeah, pretty early on in the game, you're able to get the X Buster upgrade, which like I said lets you charge 2 shots, one in each arm. You can see we have the white-red color change. So here's the game gives us a little demonstration. Charge it up all the way to purple or pink, and you get 2 shots. And with this one, you're able to save 1 shot. So I'm holding it, you let go of one, shoot it, press the other and shoot the other. And also, as I said, you're able to charge these now. So here you have this the strike chain. It does that, grabs the wall, I'm pretty sure. But for now, we're gonna just go ahead and go through the stage. Remember, there's little platforms here. And here, coming up here, we have another new enemy called Disc Boy. His shield is, compared to the other guy in Mega Man X, his shield's pretty lackluster. You kind of you can shoot it off. So just come up here to get some health, or not. Can I not? There we go. So I think we have one more new enemy here, and we get to see a different version of another enemy. So I kind of want to get this so I can. It's fine. So here we have the mech suit. This one is a little bit different from the other one. You're able to float, or you're able to float with this one. He has spikes instead of just hands. And yeah, so it's a little different compared to the mech suits we saw in Mega Man X, but still relatively the same. You use them to fight other mech suits. You can use momentum in a weird way. You can send flying. Like I said, you're able to fly now. These mech suits can take up to 1 to 2 hits. Come up here, pretty easy introduction. Here comes the second part that you second, not pixel perfect, but pretty hard jump. Obviously spikes kill you in one go, but you can come back later with the same upgrade you need to get the X Buster upgrade to get it. So what you can do though, let's come over here, this guy, let him shoot, get hit by this, and as you saw there, you can jump on the spikes. So you're gonna want this guy to come over to the edge, jump up, try to see where the bullets hit, which is roughly around right here. Try to get hit by the third one, and it's kind of tricky at times because you want the most. See, I'm able to get there, but I jumped too early, so I get low on the spike. So what you want to do here? That was better, but I didn't want to risk it for that one. So come all the way to the edge. That one isn't as good. That's probably the best one. And there we go. Now we have another heart tank. Increase our health, and that's all the collectibles you can get from this stage. So let's just go head on forward to go fight Wheel Gators. Here another Disc Boy. Well, his name is Disc Boy 08. I don't know what happened to 1 through 7, but he's number 8. So just go ahead and charge your attack. You hit him to the shield with the charge shot, and if you hit him with enough charge shot, his shield goes up. So relatively easy guy. So here up here, if you come up here, if you lost a couple lives up there, you come to the left, get another life. That door right there across is the X-Hunters, the one we saw in the 3 silhouettes we saw at the beginning, or 4 silhouettes we saw at the beginning. There you can find them in those rooms, but obviously they're not here right now. So just jump down. You can get that life if you need it. Get the Disc Boy, hit his shield up, charge your weapons, come up here. Relatively easy stage for the first ones. Like I said, the pixel perfect jump is pretty relatively easy. So here with these enemies, relatively easy way to grind health. So, but don't really need them this time around. So we're just gonna go ahead and they get killed with the one shot of the X Buster. So if you just spam it while you walk down, you should be fine. There's some energy right there. Here's the other exit of the X Hunter room. So we're just gonna keep going down here. You can just dash over both of these here. Just stand here in this little pit. Come in here. Here's the edge of the gator. Like I said, relatively easy way to get health and all that. Come down here, and here we're gonna see the cannon driver, which is the enemy we first saw in Mega Man X, but he was broken because we hit him with the hover rider. But this time around, still pretty easy to beat. Go ahead and come in here. Something they did change about this game, which I don't really like, but doesn't really matter, is when you go through doors, you can't switch your abilities. You see him spamming the button. I'm still not switching. I don't know why they did that for Mega Man X. You could do that. But this one, Wheel Gator, relatively easy guy. Hides in the water. You come up on the wall, change, just jump in the corner. When that comes up, jump off. If you land in the water, he will attack you. So you can see I was in the water for that little second, so he attacked me. So what you want to do is just come up here, and when that gear comes off, or the saw blade, just stay up here, and he just repeat that over and over again. He does have, I believe, one other move that we might not see. He turns into like a drill tornado kind of thing, as you saw there. He sometimes throws out 2, but it's still relatively easy. But he turns into a drill. He drills into the wall like a little tornado kind of, and he drills into the wall and he leaves some marks, and those marks they do damage to you. So if you can, I would say avoid that attack as much as possible by doing this. This does make it harder, or not harder but longer. So if you could just stand in the water, and when the water starts moving a lot, that means he's like gonna attack, or he slows down. So just you can time with that, but I find this to be the best way. So just do it like this, and if he grabs you in the water, all he does is he shakes you and throws you against the wall. So if you're having it's not really too detriment. Like I said, I'm sorry about that. I hit my hand on the table. My controller's not responding. I don't know if it's dying or. So if he attacks you, something comes out of the middle, and that's when he does his other attack, where he spins. But yeah, you saw there, he just kind of bites you. You're able to spam out of it, so he doesn't have to. I'll just come up here. Like if you come up here, you're good up until. If you do it hard enough, you're able to. To avoid it. So that with one shot left, just come up here. I guess we're not gonna see the other attack where he comes. There we go, he's dead. With that, Wheel Gator's down, and we got all the collectibles in this stage. No need to return back unless you want to grind out some health for whatever reason, but there's better ways of doing that later on. So for now, with Wheel Gator gone, we're gonna go ahead and see what weapon he gave us. It's pretty easy to guess from what he did in the battle. With Wheel Gator down, we're able to get a new weapon, called the spin wheel. So with that gives us a lot of opportunities to do a whole lot of nothing. So we have another little quote-unquote cutscene. It says, "I see not why Sigma fell at the hands of Mega Man X. He's quite formidable. I'm not sure our Mavericks can hold him long enough. We may have to we may have to intervene." That's what it said. But here we go. We have Dr. Kane. Dr. Kane, what happened? A group of Mavericks calling themselves the X-Hunters have just contacted us. Greetings, we have all of Zero's parts. They can be yours if you can defeat us. We look forward to meeting you, X. The Kinect Zero's control chip is still stored here. I doubt it's possible to resurrect him without it. Dr. Kane, I've got to get Zero's parts back at any cost. So yeah, so with that little interaction, now we know that he was able to get Zero's parts. So I can see those little symbols are where they're at. So that, for instance, if they were in Gators and Real Gators stage, they would have been in the room on top of all the spikes. But for now, we're gonna go to the desert base, Overdrive Ostrich, which Maverick's in there. I don't want to fight him yet because the way I have it planned out, he's not. We don't enter him until later. So if you don't want to fight him, so you can go to a different stage. And then since we already beat it, you can just go ahead and get in, pause, and exit. And that rotates them around. You get another code. And as you can see, we just hope that no one comes back. There we go. So now we're all in different stages. So let's go ahead and jump into the desert base with Overdrive Ostrich. Alright, let's take Overdrive. Let's go ahead and go into a stage. And here we go. It's kind of like a he's an ostrich. It's like based off of running. So we have like a cart kind of thing. Here we have a little ramp, a little instance of a ramp right there, shooting it down. We're gonna see an enemy there, but we get a chance. But you come up here. See, those shots don't go through there. So if you go ahead and use the wheel, the spin cutter, come through here, get this health. Up here we can see is the hunter room, which we would have gone into if we would have kept the hunter, but that's not going to be for right now. Go ahead and come down here and we see another enemy we haven't seen before. It's called the Crash Rotor, and they're relatively easy. They just go back and forth, hit a wall. They follow you, so if it's an open space and you hit them, you're fine. So here we have the first instance that we're able to use a hover bike. So you can turn around, you can shoot, jump with B. I think I might have messed up. Okay, so then jump with B, shoot with A, or A accelerates, and then shoot with this shoot button, whichever you guys have configured to. So what you want to do is just, I should say constantly shoot, because you see right now these ramps. So what you can do here, that snowstorm, is don't jump on this next ramp, and you will run into this machine, and it will destroy it, and you have some health right there. And you can come back to this, and you'll have a hover bike right here. Shoot here, walk forward, and then for the ramps, you don't want to jump across. You want to dash across them to get the special, like to get a higher boost. Don't jump, just dash with A. So we can do it perfectly this time around. But what you also can do is just come up here, shoot this ramp, so you don't have to worry about it. That's the last ramp you don't have to worry about. So just come over here. Don't worry about this. Ramps down and crash into them. Come back here, hold the left, and so that one right goes to the opposite direction. So then just press A here, jump up here. When I want to jump up here, come up here, turn around. You see there's the heart tank. Yeah, I might die here. Yeah, but it's whatever. As long as you get it, you're fine. So just dash. You want to do the little boost at the top of the ramp. You don't have to do it, but you can do it there to avoid the enemy. You don't want to do it right here towards this part so you can get up to here. And you don't have to necessarily do it, but just do it so you just try to boost somewhere along here so you can land to the spike. So technically you don't have to do it all the time. You can make it without it. As you saw there, you don't have to get a full charge. See how it's smaller? But if you do a full charge, you can get two fully charged ones. But you don't have to do it all the time. Go ahead and jump down here. Oh, after getting over here, we have another case of these bricks. So we're going to use the spin cutter to get another capsule. So here we go. So it says Mega Man X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your main drive unit. With it, you'll be able to dash while in midair. Use it wisely, Mega Man X. So as he said, as Dr. Light said, now we were able to dash in midair. So this upgrade this upgrade you needed to go get the heart container and the Buster upgrade in Gator stage. So you would jump up and dash to the side and get jump the corner, but you don't have to. You can just use the way I did it. So this is relatively helpful. Well, pretty short stage. Just come ahead and kill that one. Let's go ahead and jump in here. And for Overdrive Ostrich, we don't have his weakness yet. His weakness is Crystal Hunter. So we're just gonna go ahead and come up to this rocket and do what Mega Man does and go ahead and just destroy it. So I don't know what he was trying to shoot here or what's going on here, but we took it down. No risk. Like I was saying, Overdrive Ostrich, his weakness is something called the Crystal Hunter. We don't have yet. So we're just gonna go ahead and use the X Buster. Still relatively easy fight. It can get kind of annoying if you don't figure out his pattern. So what he does, he charges at you. He does this little, the way I figured it out, when he does this, he kicks you. And if he gets off screen, you can see him in the background real quick. What you're gonna want to do here is he's gonna come on top of you. So for that one, you want to dodge under his kicks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my wrong button. I always think it's select to so what we want to do is just keep him on stage so he doesn't go to the back. So you just repeat it over and over again, and there you go. That's the pattern you want to get, is just keep him constantly on stage so you can go to the background and come jump down on you. And for the most part, if you do it right, you can get him just constantly running or kicking at you, which is like the best possible one to do, because you can just dash under and jump over him. Or he does a little jump up when he shoots it down. So with that, that's all we have for his stage, and we have a new weapon, which is called the Sonic Slicer, I believe. Sonic Slicer. There we go. The color wave is kind of weird with the boots. It kind of matches, but the purple kind of throws it off. Just another color for you guys. So with that, that's gonna be the end of this episode. We went ahead and killed Will Gator and our Overdrive Ostrich. The next episode, I believe, we're gonna go into the deep sea base and go ahead and kill Bubble Crab, get his weapons and his collectibles. And we're not gonna fight the X Hunter yet, so we're gonna have to go reset that. But for now, that's gonna be all for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, please like and subscribe. And if you guys have any comments, criticism, or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. I do read all the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.